What's up, everybody? Chris Albert from Warrior Soul Apparel, and it's time for another leg day. I got some chicken here. Gonna eat it throughout talking to all of you. First thing I did on this leg day was squats. This ends up a 3-week cycle, so I tend to do my training in 3-week cycles where I'll focus on a main movement for 3 weeks, and then I'll vary it up a little bit for the next 3 weeks, and so on and so forth. For these 3 weeks, I've been focusing on back squats with a belt. And what you're going to see here is I actually hit 405 for 8, which is pretty good for me. Felt really good today. Didn't really have any problems with it. I think depth could have been a little bit better, but I think I was hitting that at parallel or below mark. And I gotta pass out on that. All right, from there, I went into focusing on my hamstrings a little bit more, and worked in a few sets of seated leg curls. And so after my 5 sets of squats, I did 4 sets of seated leg curls at 20 plus reps. One thing you'll notice with me is, and I said this in another video, is that I tend to squeeze down really hard and then do partial reps just to get a pump in the hamstrings. Great part about doing this after squats is that hamstrings are already peaked from the squats, so I can get a really good pump into them, pour some blood in there, force some growth, and really get some nervous system development in the hamstrings, because you're sitting on them all day long, so the nerves tend to become dead in there. And so you want to do a lot of repetitions so that you can gain feeling there, so that you can flex them, so you can have more control of the backside of your legs. Check this out. So the next thing I did was a variation on the hack squat, where I'm actually facing the hack squat machine. And this is different from the normal hack squat in that it doesn't hit the quads, it hits the hamstrings and the glute hamstring tie-in really well. A couple things with this, what you'll notice is that I come into the machine, make sure the machine is clean, clean off that area where your face is going to be pressed in. Put your shoulders into the machine. You're going to be pretty much at the ends. And then you're going to push your butt way back. So you want some separation between yourself and the pad. And you'll see me put my arms in there. Push your butt way back as you would in a squat. You're not going to be able to get too much depth in there, but what you are going to be able to do is really focus on that glute hamstring tie-in, focus on those glutes and focus on those hamstrings through the movement. Again, this is a high repetition exercise. I did another 4 sets of 20 here, and I might have gotten 15 on this last one. I don't know. I'm bad with math. But check this exercise out and definitely try it at home if you can. But please be safe, because if you don't set this up right, you can hurt yourself quite a bit. All right, after that, I moved into hip abductions to work my glute medius a bit. Mainly, the main focus here is to work the glute medius to develop strength for my squat. It's also great for bodybuilding, obviously, because you want your glutes to be clearly defined on stage. And a lot of people look down or they don't try the hip abduction machine because they think it's for girls. And while I'm putting a little bit of dramatic flair while I'm doing the exercise here, there is no joke about this exercise. If you do it, you will get well-developed glutes. You will strengthen your glute medius, and you can strengthen yourself on lifts like the squat and the deadlift. So check this out. Yes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. It wasn't really a long workout because the squats did take a lot out of me. I'm going to keep posting workouts up here. For those of you who have not been to my site, warriorsoulapparel.com, on the blog site, I have tons of videos and articles for all of you to watch and learn from. Also, there is a shop there for Warrior Soul Apparel. We got some great gear, and 20% of our profits goes to organizations that fight veteran suicide and homelessness. 22 veterans a day commit suicide in this country. We are trying to help these organizations to end this plague. One organization that I help, Active Heroes, activeheroes.org, they are building retreats for veterans around the country, doing active events around the country to give veterans a sense of camaraderie, getting counseling services to veterans to help them beat PTSD and depression. And this is a cause that I'm extremely passionate about. So even if you don't buy anything from my store, check out activeheroes.org. I'll be posting more stuff up later this week. I got to go down to Long Beach to the VA hospital tomorrow to get a checkup, so I will not be able to do another video tomorrow. But I love you all, and as always, if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me at gettingshredded@gmail.com. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I will reply to you, even if it's the dumbest thing in the world. So take care.